explosive hot mic moment with Joy Reid dropping a bomb on Joe Biden.
Over the weekend, President Biden said he's ready to take action if Congress is serious about solving the border issue.
If that bill were the law today, I'd shut down the border right now and fix it quickly. And Congress needs to get it done.
Starting another fucking war. Still trying to kill the deal. He bragged about blocking progress and said, please, please blame him if it fails.
She later came back and apologized. You mean to tell me that Joy Reid has heart? Off camera, she has heart. Off camera, she says what she feels. Off camera, she'll be a human being. That's what it is. That's what you get in cable news. The only time you're going to be real is when you're not online. And for being real, what does she do? What does she do for a moment of realness, of authenticity from longtime anchor Joy Reid? What did she do? Comes back and apologizes. You can't write this better. You can't write it better.
Before we go, I just want to apologize very quickly. I was chatting during a clip that was playing, and we try to keep this show very PG-13, so I just want to apologize to anyone who was listening to my behind-the-scenes chatter. Deeply, deeply apologize for that, because it's PG-13 up around here. So thank you to you all for watching the readout.
These spokesmodels are what they are. Paid spokesmodels, puppets, marionettes. Skin jobs. Zombies. Sort of like that show where they were like robots. Westworld, that's it. Westworld robots are what the media makes you be. You get a lot of money, but they turn you into something. And that's something that you are not. Now remember, this segment, just so people understand, this segment was about what's going on in Texas. Abbott wants to put razor wire up on the fences to further deter migrants. Joe Biden, who says there was no migrant crisis, now says there is a migrant crisis. And Greg Abbott, Republicans, who want to run on this and run on it 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 and run on it. The Republicans have been running on immigration for the last 30 years. Every Republican race, they interject immigrants. If it ain't that, they're interjecting blacks. Every Republican race, they interject race or xenophobia. It's race or migrants. One of the two. One of the two. I don't know why we can't see it. It's every time. It's every cycle. It's the same story. Crime's too high, or it's migrants. Crime's too high, or it's migrants. You can set your watch to it. They say they have a crisis at the border and they want some type of bipartisan legislation to fix it, but they really don't, because Trump daddy said don't fix it. Trump daddy said we ain't gonna fix it right now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let that thing sit. Let it fester. Let more people die. Let more people go to jail. Let more people do whatever they're gonna do. And I'll handle it when I get elected, because I'm gonna run on it and I'm gonna win. Running on what? Running on migration. There it is. See, this migration crisis is bubbling over, bubbling over, bubbling over. And Biden says he's going to address it. And there's legislation to do something about it. But the problem is, well, Republicans don't really want to do anything about it. They never wanted to do anything about it. They want to say they're going to do something about it so that people will vote for it. And now we got black people wanting to do something about it. We got white people wanting to do something about it. Man, they're showing more black people upset about migrants than they showed they were upset about police killings. The killings at the church when Dylan Roof shot down 8 parishioners. They're showing more pissed off black people now than ever before. But see, Joy Reid finally showed that she has a little bit of a humanness to her. There may be blood in those veins after all. And there I thought it was only Bitcoin, money, dollar signs floating through a bloodstream. So I thought she had, man. That's it. So what was Joy Reid referring to? Biden wants to start a war. Why? What's going on? Oh, the 3 soldiers in Jordan that were blown up, who were killed by the drone attack. 40 other officers, servicemen and women were hurt. 40 others. So Biden's trying to figure out if he wants to go to war over this. He doesn't. He don't want to mess with Iran.
Breaking news. Moments ago, President Biden confirms at least 3 Americans have been killed and 25 others injured in the Middle East. The attack happened last night on a U.S. outpost along the Syria-Jordan border. President Biden says they are still gathering more facts, but believe the attack came from a suicide drone launched from Syria.
I wouldn't put it past Joe Biden to start another war to try to stay in office. That's a tactic presidents use, you know. They get in more war just as election time's coming up. Oh, no, just so they can stay in office because Americans, by and large, don't like switching presidents during international conflicts. So there's a reason why Joy Reid said that. But see, you got to care about this content. You got to care about getting the story right to even know that that's a historic fact about how our government operates. So, Kato, hey, rookie mistake, right? So I applaud Joy Reid for feeling a certain kind of way. Now, applaud's a heavy word. I respect that she feels the way she feels, but I don't respect that she can't feel that way. She don't have the backbone to be that way all the time. There's a saying. What's that saying go? It says, if you ain't upset, you ain't paying attention. If you ain't angry, you ain't paying attention. So there's 2 things going on at one time, folks. We got Joy Reid talking about what's happening in Jordan with the officers, with the servicemen and women that were killed, how Joe Biden might want to go to war on that. He doesn't. And then we have the legislation, the bill, the negotiations on the border that's been up there, but they've been negotiating this for months now. Now it's stuck in the Senate because they can't make a deal because Republican senators say, nah, we don't want a deal. We don't want a deal right now because our daddy Trump said no. That's what I called him earlier, daddy. Because their daddy Trump said, don't you touch that deal or I'll get you kicked out of office. So for 5 years, I've been telling you that both parties suck. Both parties suck, Johnson. Come on, Johnson. Both parties suck. I've been telling you this for 5 years. I've been saying it for a reason. It's because it's true. It's true. They don't want to get the deal done because it's politics time. Oh, it's politics time. Got to play the game. Got to play the game. It's politics time. That's what they're doing. They're playing politics while people are dying. And while they're gaslighting you at home about how crazy things are, while they're gaslighting you, they're not trying to really get the job done. You understand? You understand? All right.
Deeply, deeply apologize for that because it's PG-13 up around here.
So that's the reason for the F-bomb drop by Joy Reid. Here's the kicker. Her apology shows she ain't nothing but a robot, like I said. You ought to apologize when you're right. But see, Joy Reid ain't going to mess up her money fighting to end wars, fighting to feed the poor, and nothing of the like. That's not what she's here to do. She's here to pick up her paycheck, keep her show alive, and stay on the airwaves. So we say, why can't we have nice things? Because we got a bunch of sellout cable news people who have 2 faces, 3 faces, many faces, okay? The only one you get to see is the phony. Good job, Joy Reid. Well done. Congratulations. And if you want to know just how horrible it is, make the mistake I did and go to TYT and look at all the racists in the comments section clowning Joy Reid for her looks and saying she's unqualified to do the job she's been doing for the past 10 years. And that's why I'm so happy to be an independent contractor, an independent media person, an independent voter, an independent man, a man who stands on his own 2 feet, 10 toes down, does his own thing, because I'll be damned if I would be running scared, apologizing for saying how I really feel about something. All right, my name is Tim Black, and this has been another edition of Calling It Out.
Every moment with Tim Black is a hot mic moment. If you enjoy that content, click subscribe and turn on all your notifications. Tim Black is for the people. See you on the next video, and remember, the truth does it need motivation?